So you've started your social media management or service-based business, you're really beginning to put yourself out there online, but you're really thinking, holy crap, how do I actually stand out in such a saturated market? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my top tips to help you stand out from the competition and ultimately help scale your business. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for VAs, social media managers, and designers who are really looking to build that standout brand online and live the laptop lifestyle. Now, when you are just starting your own business, I know that it can be super intimidating to really enter this whole online space and really start to put yourself out there. You really begin to see all these other social media managers and all these other service-based business owners who are essentially doing and offering the exact same thing as you. You really start to question, am I good enough? Will people actually buy from me? How do I actually stand out? And all these other thoughts kind of go through your head. So this whole video is really gonna help you eliminate those thoughts and really get you thinking about what makes you different and how you're actually gonna stand out from the masses. So the very first thing that I want you to do is really work on your mindset. Now I know that this might sound kind of woo-woo for a lot of people, and trust me, when I first started my business, I was like, nope, this ain't for me. Let's kind of skip over this whole part and just dive into the business strategies. But the longer that I've actually been an entrepreneur, the more I've actually realized that mindset is truly the key to success. Now with mindset, it really isn't something that you just work on once and you're like, cool, I did it, let's move on. It's really something that you're going to continuously work on and really strengthen throughout your own entrepreneurial journey. The thing is, when it comes to mindset, your thoughts determine your actions, which literally guide the direction you're going in your business. So if you're having kind of like all these negative thoughts go through your mind that you aren't good enough, you aren't talented enough, you aren't experienced enough, like whatever it is, you're gonna have a much harder time actually standing out because people will really feel that you aren't fully confident in yourself or your business. And if you aren't fully confident in yourself, your business, or your offers, then how exactly can you expect others to be either? So with this, you really do need to develop this like unstoppable mindset. You really need to identify these limiting beliefs that are constantly popping up in your own head, and trust me, we all have them, but really these actually come from your parents, things that you've just learned from your own environment, whether from school, being around friends, the media, etc., and also from our past. So for example, if one of your limiting beliefs is like, I'm not experienced enough and therefore nobody is gonna hire me, well guess what? You can actually learn anything online. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter what skills you have at the current moment. You can say, okay, I'm resourceful enough, I can go ahead and figure this out. I can leverage Google University, I can leverage HubSpot courses, I can hire a mentor, etc. So really don't let these limiting beliefs hold you back from actually taking that opportunity or putting yourself out there. Now the next tip that I have for you is to niche down. Essentially what you want to do is you want to think about helping a specific group of people with a specific group of needs. Now, do you actually have to have a niche from the very second that you start your business? No, but it's going to be a heck of a lot easier for you to actually stand out from the masses when you can actually focus your business on helping a specific group of people that need your specific type of services. So one way to think of this is right now you are entering the online world and you are literally a tiny little needle in a haystack. There is so much noise around you and people are becoming social media managers and other service providers literally left and right. So you really do have to think of ways that you uniquely can stand out. And one way to do that is by actually narrowing down the pool of people that you do want to work with. So yes, this does sound kind of counterintuitive, but let's say that you for sure do not want to work with restaurants or influencers or salons or whatever it might be. By actually getting clear on who you don't want to work with, this is going to make it way easier for you to really sift through that haystack, have you actually stand out from the masses, and really help you find those people or business owners that you do genuinely actually enjoy working with. So for example, if you are a social media manager and let's just say that you love all things yoga, maybe you can actually start by offering this social media management service to local yoga studios in Orange County, let's say. You can go ahead and actually optimize your Instagram or your social media presence to really specifically target these local business owners. And so if this local business owner is just kind of scrolling on their phone on Instagram, 9 out of 10 times they are going to pick you versus another social media manager who just kind of helps anybody and everybody, because helping yoga studios specifically in that Orange County area is your area of expertise, and they're going to most likely trust you over that other account. So that is really the power of niching down and really being able to stand out in this giant haystack. Now, the third tip that I have for you is to go ahead and actually build connections. The thing is, when you are starting your business, basically nobody is going to actually know who you are. So in order to really stand out from the masses, you do need to actually put yourself out there, get in front of your ideal client, and truly start to build those connections. This is so important because in the online space, especially if you are a service provider, which most of you are if you're watching this video, people are actually going to be 10 times more likely to go ahead and book you if you are that first person that they really build that genuine connection with. So using my own example, one of my past clients told me that the reason that she decided to work with me versus all the millions of other coaches out there was really because I built that genuine connection with her first. I genuinely got to know her love of country music, where she was at in her own business, and I never once pressured her to actually buy from me, which so many other coaches did. I gave her free value. I did a free training inside her own Facebook group that she had at the time, and when she did decide that she needed help in her business, we actually hopped on that free discovery call, and I really didn't even need to pitch her my own services because she already knew that she wanted to work with me specifically. So that is truly the power of relationship building and just building those genuine connections. So really go ahead for yourself and search for your ideal clients online, leverage hashtags, join Facebook groups, and really start to build those connections. And the next tip that I have for you is to really build a standout client experience. Like I said earlier, there are so many other service providers out there offering and doing the exact same thing as you, but what's going to differentiate you and have somebody invest in your business over another is really because of that unique and standout experience that you provide. So when it comes to this, you really do want to audit your own client experience and basically put yourself in your ideal client's shoes. Think of that very first interaction that they're gonna have with you, whether they come across your Instagram account or even your website. You know, are you really giving them free value? Are you telling them exactly who you are and what you do and how you can help them? And are you actually telling them where to go next? Are you sending them that welcome email as soon as they actually become a client? And is that client experience from A to Z very seamless and is really going to wow them? And when you have this amazing client experience, people are basically going to talk very highly about you to others. They're going to refer you to other people, which basically keeps that business coming in, and they're ultimately going to help you stand out from the masses. So go ahead and actually take these tips and really start to implement them in your own service-based business. And if you are wanting to learn a heck of a lot more about how you can actually niche down in your own business, then definitely be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because that's exactly what I'm diving into on next week's video. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Make today count, and I'll see you in the next video.